For the last decades, scientists and other professionals have been warning us of a threat that has the potential to erase life as we know it, but yet isn't taken seriously by all: climate change.
To this day, it is a highly debated topic, mainly between those who think that climate change is a man-made phenomenon and those who don't. After all, our climate has always been changing, right?
Of course, we as solar teams acknowledge the responsibility of humankind for climate change. We also know that we have to get active to prevent the worst, but there's not much time left.
The truth is that the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere hasn't been this high for millennia, and it's also the highest in human history. In fact, the main causes of climate change are human activities.
During the last 120 years, temperature on Earth has been rising with more than 2 degrees Celsius. Although that doesn't sound like much, the consequences are devastating.
Antarctica is losing 150 billion tons of ice per year, which doesn't only destroy the natural habitat of the animals living there, but also causes the sea level to rise.
Climate change is leading to extreme weather phenomena, such as floods, hurricanes, tsunamis and droughts. 800 million people are currently vulnerable to climate change impacts. That's 11% of the world population.
25% of the European CO2 emissions are caused by traffic, so the development of sustainable alternatives like a solar panel and a battery are crucial to reduce our emissions. Although the Dutch CO2 emissions have been decreased by 15% already, that is not enough.
As a younger generation, we will not only experience the consequences of what has been happening in the last decades, we are the generation that has to step up and take action.
Driven by the motivation to develop high-end technology and innovations, we are a strong community that strives to inspire the current market and society. Our goal is to accelerate the transition towards a more sustainable future.
We don't settle for the average, we hunger for more. It's a battle that we have to fight together with all the 42 solar teams.
Together we dream of a future in which renewable energies are the norm, not the exception, in which corporations choose nature instead of profit, in which we don't have to worry about whether or not the next generation will be alright. This change won't come overnight, but we will do everything possible to make it happen. And we're not alone.
Since 1987, the Bridgestone World Solar Challenge has offered solar teams from around the world the opportunity to showcase their innovations and passion for solar energy and mobility. This race, 3,000 kilometers through Australia, is our chance to show the world that solar energy is not only an alternative to fossil fuels, it's better.
Most of us were planning on continuing this tradition in 2021 and competing against all the other solar teams in the Australian outback. But even though this challenge is cancelled this year,
we are still in for the fight against climate change.
Because when it comes to climate change,
there is no competition. Are you in?